Okay, so I went to the junkyard. Well, I went to the one other than pull apart, and because pull apart didn't have any torque converters or neutral safeties, they didn't have any transmissions. Let me just put it that way. And then the Chevy selection was just kind of weak anyways. But I went to this other one, got me a nice torque converter, neutral safety switch. Now, okay, I know what y'all are gonna say. I'm building a performance vehicle. I need a better torque converter than what I have there. And I agree 100%. And I will get a new one. Whenever I replace the cam, I'll replace the torque converter. That's the goal, at least. But I gotta have more views and more likes. I guess I gotta do a better job with my videos too. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put those in today. I also wanted to, I'm gonna be painting a fender today as well. I'm gonna show you all that too, because it's just a really small sample size, something that I can control a lot better than like an entire car. But I mean, you can take what you learn from that and, you know, spread it out to the car, possibly some of the skills. So, but for right now, let me go inside and get cooled off, because it is just hot as crap out here today. And yeah, I got my water. Gotta take your breaks from time to time. So I'll get back at it in a minute. All right, so as you can see, it is now night. That was by design. It is way too hot to be doing this stuff during the day. I did with what I could during the day, but so what I'm gonna do, well, what I have here is I went ahead and put the pickup tube back on. I'm gonna go ahead, I have a new oil pan gasket that I will be mounting onto that, and I will have to I'll actually go in and drill some rivets out that hold the original one on, because the way they're supposed to be made is supposed to be reusable, but mine was in pieces when I took it off, so it was not reusable, so I had to get a new one. Let's see here, like I said, I got the torque converter, and I'll put that in. And yeah, I went ahead and grabbed a rear main seal, and the other gaskets that came with it, just because you don't want to have to deal with that later on down the line. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out too. So that's a little bit of peace of mind. And yeah, I'm gonna jump on it now. I'm not gonna be able to film it. As you can see, it is dark, so the quality is terrible, and you already can tell that by seeing what you see. But I'm gonna show you the finished product. But I will show you a couple things though, so stay tuned. So like I was saying, they have these rivets. See, there's one right there, and there's one on the opposite side right there. So what I need to do is take a drill and actually drill these out. Now I want to kind of prevent as much metal, so I'm actually going to plug those holes too. So, you know, I don't want any metal going up in there, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and put it like that, like that. There we go. That way any metal, hopefully, will stay right there. And so we're just gonna, it's aluminum, so it doesn't take much. All right, and there it goes. It busted it loose on that one. All right, so now that that's done, gonna gently remove this so none of the metal comes off of it, and just throw it. We don't care about it no more. Clean off all of that, and there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this thing up too, get it ready with some razor blades, actually have it nice and clean. So I'll come back to you on that. You don't need to see that. All right, today, so I'm installing a, what is this? Mahle, M-A-H-L-E. Got this at AutoZone. That's where I get most of my stuff that I need, honestly. That's where I usually go. So I'm gonna install this right here, and I'm gonna put that onto this right here, and we're gonna keep on going. It's hot out here. All right, guys, so when tightening these oil pan gasket bolts, they have a torque for each individual, so I just want to show y'all some stuff here. Okay, so this bolt right here and this bolt right here, if you can make that out, yeah, so yeah, that bolt and that bolt, those are 18 foot-pounds. And then every bolt that's going down into this iron block right here, like all these along right here, these are all 37 foot-pounds, okay? And then that that one and the one on the opposite side, that one right there, that's 106 foot-pounds. So that is what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to start. I typically, you know, most things you have some sort of a sequence, and so I'm going to try to start from the middle. What I'll do is here, let me give you some light to this. So I'll start right here. I'll probably start right here, 37, and go diagonal, and then come back over here, and go back over there, and then boom, 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 or well, I might go boom, 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 and then, you know, bounce around in a tick, you know, going in, you know, in that kind of direction, so that it's even pressure all the way around as I go. Then I'll come over here and I'll do these 18 foot-pounders, and I'll do the 106s. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, I'm gonna end that for tonight, and I'm gonna pick this up again tomorrow morning or whatever. So I'll see you then. Hey everybody, like I said, it's the next day. It's still hot, nothing's changed, it just has a little bit more daylight. So today I've already done the oil pan, so now it's time to, but I also have to get one of these bolts right here, because you gotta find mine. I don't know what the heck happened to it. I had both of them and they were in a bag, and magically this one vanished. I don't even know how, but gonna figure that one out. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this rear main seal off, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop off this right here and replace the gasket on it, because it just happens to come with it. And I mean, as you can see, it's not leaking terribly right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. You know, that way I know it's not gonna be leaking for a little while at least. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. And I mean, I'm gonna show you how to get this rear main seal out. I mean, you don't need to see me remove bolts. You know how to do that. Ooh, I cut or hurt myself somehow. Not even sure how I did that. But yeah, I'm gonna pop this off. It takes just a screwdriver. It's really not that hard at all. I just have to find one of those. There you go. All right, guys, it's pretty simple. I mean, you got these little spots where they want you to drive your screwdriver in. Just go up in there. I mean, and you know, you pry out one a little bit. All right, let's try this one down here. All right, this one seems to want to come out more than any of them. So there we go, and that's just a matter of, and there we go, that's your rear main seal. Now when you're installing the new one, oh, I know what the problem is. I gotta take this one off right here. I didn't even think about that. So you make sure you don't have these in whenever you're trying to do this one as well. So I'll have to flip it back over, or just retorque it right here to 106. But it's nothing major. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one off. That's the old one. You can toss it. Let's see, there's a rag right here. Make sure we ain't got nothing on the rag. The great thing about these is that they don't actually have, a lot of times there's no material stuck to it. So, all right, so this is the new one, and it literally just goes right there. I mean, there's nothing, but I do want to do one thing real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this one too. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll take this and sit it right here. Let's see, that looks right. This is just to hold it on while I'm installing it. I only need a couple of them. Gonna install this here. We're gonna install this here rear main seal. It ain't gonna be that hard. So I don't have any oil with me, but I got some transmission fluid, and so basically you just kind of want to just coat the outside of the, so it just just glides on a little easier. Nothing major. And it's gonna go like this. You're gonna have some dots right here sticking out, and you'll notice that this has a bit of a taper to it. You want that taper to go like that right there, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I have this rubber mallet, and I'm just gonna lightly tap her. And now you're only gonna be able to get her so far with just tapping it like that. So you're gonna have to pull out some sort of socket or something like that, and just go ahead and flatten her up. Make sure everything's nice and flat. All right, so there's a little spot right here I want to. So you just want to make sure it's nice and even, and it's even now. So that is replacing a rear main seal and the oil pan gasket. So as a treat, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in, and we're gonna go ahead and bolt her up because I got the torque converter in. I got the bolts for it. I got the bolts bolted up to the transmission, which I'm gonna grab those bolts real quick and actually they're right here. Nice. Because I looked them up online because I didn't have the ones that I needed, so I just ordered some, or not ordered, but I picked some up. So I want to make sure. Yep, that's them. Cool. All right, so I got 8 of those, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this flywheel back on, obviously. Okay, so a note: anytime you're putting on flywheel bolts, you're gonna want to use some sort of Loctite. Just kind of make sure you don't want them backing out halfway through. And so it's just my little tip, and many others tip. So just go ahead and make sure to, make sure you use some Loctite on them. Okay, so it's never good whenever you see the welding helmet on. Whenever I was doing it, the motor was never fully straight and in line inside this engine compartment, and so I ended up having to trim out a little bit over on here on the frame. And as you see, I've made me a little piece to go in there, and it's perfectly, it's gonna fill in that little gap right there. It goes in roughly like, well, not like that because it was staying. There we go, perfect. See, so that's where she's gonna sit. I'm gonna weld her up real quick, and I don't know why everything's a she, but yeah, I'm gonna weld it up, and then we're gonna put this motor back in, and this time hopefully it fits. We'll see. Okay, so got her welded in. Not the prettiest of welds, obviously, but oh, I see a little hole there. I need to, yep, let me take care of that. All right, I'm gonna take care of that little hole, and then I'm gonna put this motor, well, I'm gonna let that motor cool, or not that motor, let that metal cool down, and then I'm gonna stick that motor in there. It's a little hot. Sorry if I sound out of it, guys. It's just the sun takes it out of you, but it's all good. I'm gonna get this taken care of and get this motor in once and for all. All right, everybody, so check it out. She's in. Like, she is fully in, bolted up 100%. And also, let me get a grip on that. Yeah, so as you can see, well, you can't really see anything there, But whenever it comes back around here in just a second, and there you go. As you can see, I have, or well, yep, as you can see, I have my torque converter also bolted up. So yeah, right now I'm just waiting on some parts to come in. I got the radiator and the fans coming in. I got my headers in already. I got my let's see, my wiring harness coming in. My HP tuners is coming in. My throttle body's coming in. So many things are coming in, and I'm gonna be going to the junkyard tomorrow and going ahead and see. I believe I need my alternator. I believe I have the power steering. I gotta go and see about that. Hold on one second, let me see if I got that. Okay, so I do have the power steering and the bracket, so I'm gonna need an alternator. I got a water pump. I'm not going to be putting an AC in there, so I don't need that. Yeah, I mean, whenever I go to pull apart, I'm going to have to get a start. I'm going to go ahead and get a starter from there. I'm going to get an alternator from there. Shoot. I got injectors coming also. That was one of the other things I got coming. Dang, I mean, honestly, I'm not sure what else. I guess now it's just down to that. You know, they always say some people say the last 10% takes 90% of the time. Some people say the last 20% takes, 80% of the time. Either way, the last little bit is what takes forever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm probably gonna wrap this video up right now, because I've been out here in this hot sun all day working on this thing. But it is in. It is ready to go. I mean, everything right here, basically from the transmission back, is completely done. I've got, well, you know what? I gotta install that shift cable. So I'm gonna have to. I have a bracket for that, for the transmission. So I'll install that, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that today though. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'll go inside and start editing this video. And so hey guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like, subscribe button. Yeah, it helps out a lot. It just gets my videos put out there a little bit more. So if you could do that for me, I would be greatly appreciated. But see you guys tomorrow.